Hey folks, oh there we go, we're in focus now. Back with a new vinyl finds. I stopped at one shop today, just one of the local places that really specializes in new releases. So there was a new record that came out on Friday. Isn't that crazy they've changed the new release date? Now it's Friday instead of Tuesday. Kind of makes it a little more inconvenient. Fridays are always very busy. But I stopped there and picked that up as well as I was looking for some other stuff. And I found some really cool stuff that's come out recently that I wanted to get. So I'll show you what I got. The first one is, this is Sonic Youth, Battery Park, New York City, July 4th, 2008. This is like a limited edition that came, this was used, but this came with the Eternal. I guess if you pre-ordered it on Matador's website, you could get this. It's not the complete show, but there's She's Not Alone, The Sprawl, Bull in the Heather, 100%, The Wonder, Hey Joni. Some good tracks. Kind of a weird packaging. It's just sort of like a poster kind of thing. And it did have actually a poster on the inside of it. This. So this was a pretty cool score. What I was looking for, actually, the reason why I made the trip was this. This is Carousel 2113. They are a local band. They just put this out. So they had signed to TP Records sometime last year. I want to say at the beginning, around January or so of last year. And this is sort of their kind of first major label album, if you want to say that. So it's cool. It's a little bit different than their last album, and it kind of has a little more of a kind of a sludgier sound. They did change guitarists, so you can definitely it's sort of evident. The previous guitar player, I think, had a little more kind of Judas Priest influences, where this feels like just regular, kind of like Kiss. That's kind of what they talk on the hype sticker. Midnight binge blur of Casablanca era Kiss and primetime Thin Lizzy. So it's really, really cool. I've only given this one spin so far, but was kind of excited to get that. That's actually the reason I made the trip. I also found this. I didn't open this yet, but I have it on CD, so I have heard this before. But this is the first time this has been available on vinyl outside of Brazil. So this is Alcool Valenza. I forget how to pronounce it. This is more of his sort of psychedelic album. He plays with Lulu Cortez on here. Very, very cool stuff. So he put out about 3 albums around this time. The previous album, I have an original of that, which was very expensive, but this is a super rare album. Even you finding Brazilian copies of it, it's easily in the $80 range. So it was very cool to see that this is kind of back in print in a way. So Alcool Valenza. Let's see. And I also got this. So this is a local singer, if you will. He's a kind of a singer-songwriter. The Homeless Gospel Choir, I Used to Be So Young. Kind of like a Woody Guthrie, sort of Kinky Friedman kind of vibe going on. It's a really cool record. It's on AF Records, which I was taking a look at some of the stuff, talking about the last video with the AntiFlag stuff, and I saw that this was available, so I picked it up, and it's really interesting. It's kind of has some punk tones to it. It's definitely, he's in his 30s, and you can tell he just sort of has like that. I don't necessarily want to say that I can identify with it, but there's that kind of, you wake up and you're no longer 18 years old and you're 30 years old and don't really know what's going on with life. So, but check out this. This is the album. It's on this really cool splatter, kind of white with sort of Easter egg looking kind of thing. So it came in a couple different colors. It's really cool. I've given this quite a few spins already. Actually, I gave it 2 spins. And it's kind of an interesting social comment. He's actually touring with AntiFlag in the UK. So Kevin, Dr. Strangely Strange, I believe, if my geographic knowledge is correct, and I know it wasn't right one time, but I believe that they're playing in Glasgow. I want to say in October. So if you want to go see this guy, he's touring with AntiFlag, the Homeless Gospel Choir. Very cool stuff. All right, and last but not least, now this came out probably about a month or two ago, I want to say. This is on CD. Dust on the Nettles, A Journey Through the British Underground Folk Scene, 1967 and 1972. Kind of that sweet spot for UK folk, freak folk, acid folk, all that stuff. There's 3 discs. But just, if you like stuff like Pentagle, Pentagle, however you want to say it, Incredible String Band, Fairport Convention, Vashti Bunyan, all those all those people that kind of get lumped into that time frame. This is definitely worth picking up. A lot of kind of rare tracks, stuff that was singles, B-sides, demos, all that good stuff. So that's my finds. So hope you enjoyed. See you later.